Do you want to help me introduce?
Yes.
Okay, come over here. Put your hands right here. Say hello, everybody.
No.
You don't want to? Do you want to open the book?
Yes.
Okay. Here, watch your head, okay? Back up just a bit, okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Bree, and welcome to Documented Journey. So I have little Miss here. She's going to help me flip the pages, right? Say, yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so the first page. Are you ready? Drum roll. Do, 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 do. Who did that?
Me.
No, that was Monkey Man, wasn't it? That was Monkey Man. He drew those flowers. And these are Mom's flowers. So my son and daughter picked out some flowers. Hang on just a minute. Let me talk about it. My son and daughter picked out some flowers, and I went ahead and put them in a little still life and sketched them. This was my son's version, and this was my version. Next. This was actually done at a hike. I had a few minutes in between moving to the next spot, so I went ahead and sketched those out. Ready? This was also done on a hike. Do you remember sitting by the water? I really see a big progression in my drawing in this notebook, so I'm sure you will as well. Okay, next. This was done at the park. What is that? Do you sit on the seats?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah, it's called a teeter-totter. Can you say teeter-totter?
Teeter-totter.
Good girl. Okay. This was done... Where was this? Oh, you know what? I think we have a video on this one. Me and you went on a hike together, and we made this video, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to link that in the description box for them. Okay, set that down. They're trying to look. This was done at a local park. Can you scoot back, please? This was done at a local park, and it was a day date, I think, for my husband and I, and he flew his drone, and I drew the pavilion. You want to turn the page? This was also a day date, and I have this listed, or I have this as a video, and I will list it in the description box. Next. This was my first sketch of Moment Sketchers. If you guys haven't seen Moment Sketchers, it is on Instagram, but I can also list the blog that she posts. Candace is amazing at drawing.
This
and
is Totoro.
It is Totoro. Candace is amazing at drawing. She is the founder of Moment Sketchers, and this was my first go at it. This is our kitchen table and stuff. Next one. This is another Moment Sketchers. This was at a park that we were house hunting, and we went ahead and went to a park after looking at the houses to burn off some steam, right? Okay, next. This is our mantle and the plant that the kids got me for Mother's Day. Next. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I went to a meetup, kind of. Some people at my husband's work wanted to pick my brain and see how I journal, so this was the sketch that I did on the meetup. This sketch was done over probably a month or two, probably a month. This is the view of my kids' playground that they like to go to. The house is right there, and so yeah, I spent 10 minutes here and there sketching this out for probably a month. All right, Missy. We went on a hike this day, and little Miss fell asleep in the car, so while she napped, we kind of hung out for a little bit and listened to music. Actually, both of my kids fell asleep that day. But once my son woke up, my husband took him out, and I continued sketching. So I got his foot in, but then he left. So sometimes that happens with sketching, and just if you're trying to document people in your sketches, and I had to kind of just wing his shoe so it doesn't look as good, but that's okay. All right, next. Oh, this is a flower. I think my son found this at, we were at a festival, and I went ahead and drew it. This is Monkey Man's shoe, right? And this is Little Miss's shoes. They're tennis shoes. This was a day date, and this is kind of where, I guess about right, let's see, about right here is when I started using ballpoint pen for real in this sketchbook, and I think that's when this transitions to a little bit of a different style. You see ballpoint pen here, but then I didn't do it here, but I did do ballpoint pen here. This was a day date that my husband and I went on, and this is the sandwich shop that we ate at. This I have a video on. I can link it in the description box for you. This was a sculpture park, so it wasn't a day date. The kids were with us, but I did get to sketch a little bit on that day. This was done at a park as well. My kids were with me, and I have some pictures on Instagram of this one. Hey, move your head, sweetie. Do you want to turn the page? We just don't want your head in it all the way. So this is a sketch that I did at a park. We went and took lunch, and I have a video on this, so I can link that in the description box for you. I kept this just pen. I really liked it, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add color to it. Do you wanna change the next page? This was a flower. My daughter actually fell into one of these bushes and got a couple little scratches on her knee, so I drew that. This is when I got my new TWSBI pen. I like the TWSBIs a lot better than some of the other pens that I've had, mainly because they write really smooth, one, and two, they hold a ton of ink, and I really like that. This is a yellow flower. I did not paint it. My son we pick out flowers, and we have them in the house every couple weeks to once a month. And my son went ahead and picked out that month's flowers. Here is a food truck. We ate at a food truck when some family was in town, so I went ahead and drew that. And then this was a rock at the park. Back up, sweetie. Your head's probably in the way. This is a rock at the park that we went to just recently, and I think that's my last image. So I am finished with this book, and these sketches now are going to be in my illustrated journal right here. So I'm going to mix the two. So things like this are now going to be in my illustrated journal. I kind of did that before with my B6, but this is gonna be the real deal here. I'm gonna mix the two books, and that way I am kind of just, I don't know, combining some things. Also, I really like the Pentalic book, and I don't have another one, so I will probably be purchasing one, but first I need to use up some sketchbooks. So this is really small. Field note size is pretty small. And so if I do want to work bigger, I have this. This is a visual journal, I think, by Strathmore. And so I've done a couple pages in here, but this is just gonna be at my desk, so that way I can work on it. This is really nice watercolor paper, real thick, real nice. So this is going to be staying at my desk in case I want to do something large. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not subscribed, and check out all the videos that I talked about in the description box, so that way you can kind of see what it looks like for me to go out and about and sketch with kids and all the stuff. So until next time, everybody, I'll see ya.